ride on, people. Well, the lockdown is starting to ease here, and I'll be having the Rocket's 600 mile service done on Tuesday, and the GSA's 12k service done the week after that. But lately I've become a bit obsessed with testing out different permutations and solutions to creating and using custom GPS routes. And today I'm testing 3 variations of the same source GPX files, which have been accurately created in my route app based on a Google Map overlay. And the 3 scenarios are, I'm going to test those files in BMW Connected on the GSA without any waypoint adjustments. Also in Beeline, again without any waypoint adjustments, and hopefully Eric on his Africa Twin with his Beeline unit will test that out for me, which will be probably a little bit more accurate than me just doing it with the app. And then the third one will be the Garmin navigation unit, and that's had minimal waypoint adjustments. So these were added only where Garmin's algorithm was indicating a different route preference between a couple of specific waypoints. So when I looked at the imported route, if it wanted to take a different road, I added an additional waypoint basically to force it to take the original route as supplied in the source. That's the only difference. So the ride out will be to Cohutta, I think that's the correct pronunciation, Cohutta Lookout on Fort Mountain for a picnic. And it'll be about a 240 mile round trip. And if I remember to turn my camera on, I'll give you an update on how they're performing on each stop along the way. So bear with me, and I'll let you know how the 3 files get on in the BMW Connected on the TFT of the GSA, in the Beeline app, in the Beeline device, which will be on Eric's Africa Twin, and also the good old Garmin Navigation 6 in BMW supply format in this instance. Yeah, baby. The B to the M to the W. There's the hot sauce right there. You know it makes sense. All you GS fans out there. Or perhaps you're a fan of torque. Yeah, baby. This thing is so goddamn beautiful. Rocky baby. God, I love that colour. Sure is pretty.
A few moments later.
The view's incredible.
That's amazing.
So excuse the helmet here, we're kind of at Cohutta Overlook, which is up Fort Mountain in Georgia. Absolutely stunning place. And we're social distancing, just about to have lunch, have a picnic. We've done 2 sections so far, probably about 125 miles, and I have to say the routes have been spot on, been perfect, and we've had real success. So we use my routes app to create GPX files using Google Maps overlay, and on the BMW Connected and the Garmin and the Beeline have all worked perfectly, absolutely perfect so far. We've still got 3 routes to do this afternoon, but so far so good, and we've had a really complicated route, so it's given me a lot of faith that it's a good solution overall for the BMW Connected.
guys out there, and the only time when we missed 2 waypoints were user error and we got back on track. And I have to say, when that happened, actually Beeline was the fastest one to tell us that we'd gone past the waypoint. It actually took BMW Connected and Garmin about a quarter of a mile or so before it realised and asked us to go back, but no real issue of concern there. But just noticeable that Beeline was actually slightly better, and Eric's running that on his Africa Twin today. So that's the update for now. Give you an update on the other files a bit later on. So excuse the helmet hair. So we stopped for a little leg stretch at a place called Van Zandt's. Really nice little brilliant grocery store, but it's closed. Most places are opening now as the lockdown eases, but this place is still closed. But anyway, we've done 3 of the, I think it's actually 6 route files today, and we're probably a good 150 miles into the journey now. And I have to say, it's working absolutely A1 perfectly. Really delighted. So far so good for the My Route app. Planned Google overlay GPX derived files, and they're working perfectly in the Beeline app, on the Beeline device that Eric's running on the Africa Twin. Working perfectly on my Garmin, surprisingly. Seems Garmin is obviously a Garmin overlay, not a Google overlay map. And working absolutely A1 perfect in the BMW Connected app. So absolutely stunning day, as you can probably tell. Sorry about the wind noise, but God, the views today have been absolutely breathtaking. Traffic's been low, company's been great, and we're just having one of the best rides for, God, you know, the longest time. Just incredible roads. Really having a fun day, and who says testing stuff can't be fun? So anyway, we've got another couple of legs to do, and we'll reserve final judgment until they're done. So I'm back home now, and just finished a hard day's work, sat in my PJs like the rest of the world, and had just the most amazing day out riding, actually, with my good friends Jerry and Eric. One of the best rides we've had for years, frankly. Actually, we did about 250 miles, I'd say, all in. So it was a real good test, and also the route was incredibly complicated, going through lots of back lanes and through subdivisions and up hills and down dales. And I have to say, it was a great result. So the BMW Connected worked absolutely perfectly. The Garmin worked absolutely perfectly, and so did the Beeline as well. What was more impressive is really we were just using exactly the same files. They were GPX files created with a Google layer overlay using the My Route app online application, and just downloaded the GPX. The only slight changes were I had to add, I think it was 2 waypoints. So there were additions, not amendments. 2 waypoints in the Garmin application Basecamp, just because Garmin's map just wanted to take a different route, a slightly different route for between 2 particular waypoints, and there was probably, I don't know, 60-70 waypoints in the route, and there was just 2 waypoints where it wanted to go its own way, so I put an additional waypoint just to force it. Now, we also thought we had a real result because we had to take a detour because one of the roads was blocked for construction, and we thought BMW Connected had recalculated after missing out a waypoint, which we didn't think it could do, but in actual fact it just so happened that the waypoint was at the other end of the block road, and as we did a bit of a loop around, it just picked up the same waypoint it was supposed to be going to. So couldn't comprehensively test that, and I'm just about to go out and ride some local roads just to verify whether it will recalculate itself. I suspect it won't, but I really want to verify that before I say, you know, BMW Connected is amazing. So let's have a look at that footage, and I'll sign off now. Hope you found this video useful. What a beautiful rocket. What a nice GS as well. So we wait for our phone to make connection with the TFT. And there she goes. Now we can go into the Connected app. We can go into rides. Select that. We can see our little waypoint test. We're going to go around this loop, and should ask us to go right here. We're going to ignore that and continue back this way. There's a couple of waypoints here. When it hits those waypoints, be interesting to see whether it recalculates or just keeps asking us to go back. Hit go to start point. Alright, again to my menu, across the navigation, hit down, and we are good to go. So at the moment it's just navigating me to the first waypoint en route. Now just approaching the first waypoint, 0.2 of a mile away, and as I get closer to that waypoint you'll see the display change. So 1,000 feet says turn right, 800 feet. So nice countdown. You get down to 200 feet and that white bar on the right hand side will start counting down. So it's asking me to go right here, but actually this is the waypoint I want to miss out, so I'm going to go left, but it's correctly asking me to go right now. And we go left. We're going to hit a couple of waypoints any second, see whether it recalcs and says go straight on. It is showing a final destination flag, 400 feet. Destination reach, track miss waypoint 3. It worked. It absolutely worked. Good old BMW Connected. What a beauty. The Beast. Yeah. Getting the Beast service tomorrow. 600 mile service. Can't wait to then get out on it. Put it through its paces a bit. Then the week after, the GSA HP goes in for its 12k service. I need some new tyres because these ones are absolutely shot, as you can probably see, and looking forward to cleaning her up, getting that back. Got a trip planned in July if the COVID situation doesn't get any worse. It's actually easing up here, I'm pleased to say. Anyway, well done BMW Connected. Worked very, very well with Garmin layer created with My Route app, and as we've just proven, it does recalc. Result.
Hey you, if you want to become one of the Ride On people, don't forget to subscribe. Ride often, ride carefully, ride on.